Now, if you've thought about trying a keto diet this morning, you are in luck.
Chef Pete Evans has published a new book. It's called Easy Keto Dinners. And this morning he is here to show us how to make a simple meal. Pete, good morning to you. Welcome.
Good morning.
Now, you're making lamb koftas today.
We are, and I'm actually going to get them straight on.
Do it, yes.
Because I want to get it.
Can you just tell us what is keto?
Keto means basically burning your own fat for fuel. So you're in ketosis, and it's a low carb diet.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
And what happens then is you lose weight, you feel fantastic, and you're eating probably the least inflammatory foods on the planet. So that's why your body goes into a healing modality. So our bodies are always wanting to heal themselves.
Okay.
So if we put in the right information, the right data through our food, then that's one, I guess, pillar of health. The others is how we sleep, how we communicate, how we connect to nature, how we connect to each other. All of these great pillars of health. So the easiest one is what we put into our bodies.
Right.
So what we've got here is kofta with some lamb mince. We've got extra fat because we want to put fat into our diet, healthy fat.
Right.
Where do you get the extra fat from?
From the butcher. So we've got some pork
They'll
fat.
sell you fat.
They will sell you fat.
I did not know that.
Yeah, which is
Superb.
awesome. So, what I'd love you to do, we're going to make a sauce. Yogurt, pomegranate molasses. If you want to put a spoonful of that and a little bit of cumin, and one of you, if you want to pick some mint.
I'll pick them in.
So,
I wanted to pick the mint.
I
Pete,
don't have to cut it, do I, the mint?
you can tear it, Koshi. So this is a coconut yogurt,
Yes.
pomegranate molasses, a little bit of cumin and some mint. This makes for the beautiful little sauce to go with this lamb kofta.
and where do you want all of that? Sorry, where
Just
do you
in
want me to
there,
put
you
that?
just
Oh,
stir
in
it all the way
over
through.
the-
Maybe a tablespoon
So-
of that, stir it through. And in here, I'll just interrupt for 1 sec, Kosh, we've got spices. So we've got cumin, we've got paprika, we've got garlic, we've got mint, dried, we've got oregano.
Oh goodness,
We've
it smells
got
good.
salt, and we've got a little bit of chilli. So what we're putting in here is all this beautiful goodness, wonderful flavour, and we're basically making a meatloaf or meatballs and then putting it onto a skewer, and that is how simple it is.
So you're doing red meat with extra fat. Now, a lot of people would say that is a huge no-no.
Yeah.
But particularly, there's after that Netflix documentary, I forget what it's called, it's everyone should go vegan, plant-based, all that sort of stuff. You're going the opposite.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because this works.
Right.
For long-term sustainable health, this is where it's at. So
Right.
Tell
more and
me-
more health professionals are coming around to this idea
Right.
because it's working for their patients, it's working for their clients, and the proof is in the pudding.
And
I've
the
shared thousands upon thousands upon thousands of stories of people improving their health in ways that would seem miraculous by eating this type of food. Right.
Wow, and lamb mince, which I don't use very often, is really lean actually. Would you say?
But well, we've been brainwashed to think that lean meat is healthy. And
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you right
Not
now
always.
that full fat meat, saturated fat, for me anyway, that's where it's at.
Would
And
you-
that's where the flavour is. Ask
Okay.
any chef, that's where the flavour
This
is.
is very flavoursome, I tell
Where
you
do I
what.
soak the mint in?
Into there, and then give it a little stir. So, if you want to do this at home, you can either thread it onto a skewer like this, which is
Right.
what we've done here.
Gosh, it smells
Make
good.
meatballs if you choose.
Yeah.
Make burger patties if you want. So that's what I love about mince. I nearly wore a shirt that said mince very versatile. I've got one of them
You
at home.
Have you? You should wear it more often.
I'll bring it in next time and we'll do another mince recipe with extra fat.
So you could do anything that you could do with mince, you can do with this, obviously.
Correct. So you can turn this into a meatloaf, add a couple of eggs, bake it in. It's so simple.
How long do you cook for?
We're about 3 or 4 minutes on each side.
Right.
I'm going to take
Like a
these
barbecue.
off.
Yeah.
So you get
So
the
you've got one of
idea
those.
here.
There we go.
Yep.
I like
and
that
then
idea.
flip them over, and then we've got some we've created earlier. Give that a
Beautiful.
stir for me.
Oh, Koshi, there's a lot of mint going in
Oh,
here.
should I stop?
Perfect. And then, excuse me,
Does Barrett's want to come and try a kofta?
we can do a drizzle with some pomegranate molasses, which is a little
beautiful.
tart, a little sweet, beautiful with all of those spices, and then you can put your sauce
Just
there.
a little dollop.
What should you consider before you try a keto diet?
Always talk to your healthy health professional.
Right.
That's what I
Before-
would consider, and all the information is in the book as well. And yeah,
All right.
Pretty
Looks
self-explanatory.
great.
Pete, it smells delicious.
They don't eat themselves, do they?
No, exactly.
Let me pass you one over there.
Thank you, Pete.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
see you.
No
I guess
vegan
I'm
thing.
fasting.
And you can
Pete.
find this recipe on sunrise.com.au along with a link to Pete's new book.